All right, good morning. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades show. Glad you're with me. Today we're going to give you an update on Litecoin and Bitcoin and tell you the next trade move. So definitely stick around. Hey, just a couple of things to note. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Every day I give price targets for where the day's trading is going to be. It's almost like a daily trade map. I give trading ideas and what to be looking for price going up and down and confidence. And so if you watch the whole video, you'll understand where I'm getting the targets and you'll understand price action. And yesterday's map was went just as the last several days have gone just as planned. And if you followed the trade plan, you made decent money. Today we've got another move to the upside coming either tonight or tomorrow. So I want you to be prepared for it, and we're gonna be looking for it. So yeah, that's what we're doing in these videos, and along the way we're teaching you principles, and hopefully you can begin to pick up on some of these things and learn them along the way. All right, let's get started. Don't forget, I'm not your financial advisor, so this isn't financial advice. Okay, let's jump in. At We're looking at the LTC chart. We're just going to start with Litecoin, and we'll just look at the major moves so far. Right now, my bias in the count so far is we've got a one wave followed by a two wave. I'm going to get the counting tool there. There we go. One. My body's slow to catch up with my mouth right now. One, two. This wave was three. This is four, and we're coming up for five. That's right now what we're looking at. Okay. Of course, this five should be over here somewhere. Now, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of all the drawing tools here. There we go. That cleans up. Oh, that looks so much better, doesn't it? And let's make this gone. All right, let's try that again. Get rid of the RSI for a moment. There we go. Is that better? I hope it's better. So yeah, we've got one, two. This was three, four, going up for five. Now, what's our price target for that fifth wave? Well, let's throw the Fibonacci's on it. So we're going to take our Fib extension tool. We're going to start at the bottom of one. We're going to go to the top of one. And so what we're doing is we're measuring the length of one, and then we're extending it from the bottom of two. And so we need a third click here. Let's bring it over. All right. So we have the 618 right here. This is probably the third wave, most likely. So now we need to project that. So that projects the third wave at the 1618. Okay. So here we go. That's the 1618. Now we've come down for our fourth wave. Now we've made a 1-2 of the fifth wave. So let's project the fifth wave two ways. Number one, let's go from the bottom of one to the top of three. Okay. And then to the bottom of four. We'll project it from the bottom of four. Okay. Generally speaking, we come to the this 0.618 extension, but because the 0.618 extension is so close to 5 that we may go on up to the 786. And so I want you to be watching two price targets. Okay. I want you to be watching the 109 price target, and I want you to be watching 106 116.85. Okay. Now, with that being said, let's project the fifth wave from the actual fifth wave that's being formed. Okay. You can see that we've got a down move here, and I'll explain to you what that is. But that is probably this is the beginning of the fourth wave being made, most likely. Okay. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right. So now let's project this move from. We've got one and two. Okay, so with the first two clicks, we measure one, and then we tell it where the bottom of two is, so we project from there. You can see we came up and tagged, we came just shy of the 1618, just barely, but that's close enough for me. That's a third wave to me, so this is what I'm looking at. I'm going to get rid of this other Elliott count here, the major Elliott count. Actually, let me just take the waves off here, and that'll help you. I got an eerie feeling I'm not recording. Oh man, I'm so scared. We're good to go. All right. So yeah, let's do a sub count now of this wave. So we've got one, two. This was three, making four, going up for five. I'm gonna put the wave on that one. Let's change the color to blue. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Now, so what we need to do is if we want to project the 4 now and see, okay, where's the 4 going to come down to? So let's get rid of this guy. We've got the 3 up here. So where's the 4? I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here to the maybe the 30-minute chart. See what we can see. Now, the way you project the 4, I didn't mean to get rid of my wave. Um, let's draw the wave again. Sorry, I'm doing this in front of you, not so I bog you down with time, but so I show you. So I begin to show you how to think about these things. Okay. Okay. So I will tell you that there's a possibility that this 3 isn't finished. That it might go up a little bit more. So let's see here. All right, now. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do we project where this 4 is going to come down to? Well, a couple of rules you need to remember. Number one, a 4 cannot retrace below this one wave. So I'm going to put the yellow line of death there. Okay, that's telling us basically that 4 can't go any lower than that. If it does, it'll just be a wick through it. Secondly, what you do is you take the retracement tool on the Fibonacci's, okay, and you just simply measure the third wave. The bottom to the top of the third wave is only 2 clicks from the bottom to the top, and then this should retrace somewhere down to I've got 97. The 382 extension really is generally where the 4 retraces. Okay, so we're looking for the 4 to come down here to somewhere around the 97. What you'll notice is that comes just above or right at our line of death. So chances are this is coming down for 4 right here. Okay, that's a good possibility. Now, would our fib extensions then support that? Well, let's extend this wave. You can see how this wave is being made, and it's moving nicely right now. So what we're going to project the extension of this bottom wave. And the way you do that is you have fib extension tool. Any 1-2 wave. So we got the top of this one to the bottom of that wave to the top of that, and let's extend this wave and let's see where it's going to come. This has it projected to the $99 mark. Here's what I'm thinking, because $99 is the target. $100.38 is also a target. You see how there's a little bit of a bounce happening right now. So there's a couple of things that could be happening. Number one, this might not quite be the end of 3. We might have one more push up. This might be the 4 wave of 3. That's a possibility. Secondly, we might be coming down in a triangle down here, and we might actually come down to the 1618. So, man, this is going to be a little tough watching this one, but I'm not worried about it. If I see a bounce, a significant bounce, you can always jump in and trade that, but with a tight stop, that's always guessing, and I don't like to guess, and so I generally don't trade like that. But if you're a kind of FOMO person, you can always do that. Just trade with tight stops. A stop that's tight. You just make sure you enter well at the bottom of these little dips. Okay. Litecoin is really good about dips, man. When they dip hard, they generally bounce, and so this dipped hard and it bounced. This is dipping hard. They generally bounces after the dip. So you can take a peek at the RSI on the like 5-minute chart. If it's beginning to be oversold, even the 2-minute chart, just to look and see how oversold it is. If you see divergence on the 2-minute and whatnot, it's sometimes a good place to jump in. I wish I wouldn't do in the video right now. I probably would be thinking about trading right now. All right. Anyway, that's all right. This is all for you. All right. Now, where is? Let me get back out now to the 1 hour. Okay. So is 3 done? Potentially not. Potentially one more push up to about the 105, 106 range. This doesn't look completely done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 waves there. I mean, it could be. We got 1, 2, 3. Is that 3, 4, 5 for the 5th wave of 3? That looks more like it, to be honest with you. Just looking at it, it looks more like it. So what I'm going to be doing here is I want to see price come down to the $99 mark. That would be that'd be confirmation for me. If it gets to 99 and bounces, then that's what I'm looking for. So we're getting a little bit of a bounce off the 100 extent, the 1-to-1 extension of that wave. But yeah. So here's what I'm guessing, guys, today. That this is actually going to come up a little higher. Let's put our fibs on that again, just to remind ourselves where that was. Um, Top of three. I mean, see, you see how close we came. We didn't quite reach it. So yeah, we're probably going to come up in this region most likely. Where is there some structure that might help us? Um, right there. That's not really, you know, resistance necessarily. It could be, I guess, but so we'll just have to watch price action here. If we come down in 5 waves, then up in 3 and 5, so it might go 1, 2. I mean, A, B, C, and that's really another. This 3 could be done. So okay. I hope you're getting that. I'm not sure about what's going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to watch price action. All right. Nevertheless, I don't think the top will be much more than 106, 107 of this third wave. Expecting a price retracement down to our yellow line of death there. And then we should be going up for the fifth wave. Now let's project the fifth wave. How do we do that? Well, basically we're just gonna come here to the 1 to the top of 3. Let's call this top of 3, down to the bottom of 4. We got a target of 110. Let me take this up here. Yeah, we got a target of at the 618. We got a target of 110, 111, 786. We got a target of 115. So we're targeting this region up here between 110 and 115. So again, remember what we said when doing it the other way. We were targeting 109 to 116. So here is our target zone right there. Okay. There's our target zone. We're going to be watching. So you say, Jim, that's such a big target zone. How do I know? Well, once this wave 4 finishes and we get a 1-2 of the next wave, we'll be able to project where that wave is going to end. Okay, so that's how we play it. Okay, that is how we play it. So once we get a 1-2, we'll be able to project and have a better idea of what's going on. Okay, all right. I'm really thinking about putting out some educational videos this weekend, or at least starting them. I want you guys to learn these tools and how to think about these things, and so I just might start with some simple educational videos, not too long, just beginning to teach you Elliott wave and how to think about these things, because a lot of people, I know a guy in the swing trading community this morning talked about selling his first trade today, and he scared that it was probably going to be a bad trade, and I'm like, no, it was a great trade, because this thing's going down, and now that doesn't mean it's going down forever. It just means we got a correction, and we're coming down. So anytime you sell and then buy back at a lower price, I don't care how much it is, you have made money. Okay, so if you sell, as long as you buy back. At a lower price, you've increased your coins. So remember that hodling sucks. Okay, hodling is not the way it is. There's a time to hodl for sure, but we're not in the bull run yet. Okay, this is still a wave 1. That bull run that everybody's looking for, it's going to be a wave 3. We're still in a big wave 1 right now. When we get in that wave 3, buddy, we're going to be rocking, and I'm not going to be trading, and I'm just going to be holding on for dear life. So we'll know when it's coming. I'll let you know as the waves are being made. We'll know as like I said, Elliott wave isn't about knowing everything and knowing the future. It's about taking the information that's coming in and trading it. And so we're just trading this thing up, okay? And that's why my projections and my predictions don't always come true as far as my long-term projections when I begin to guess long-term. But all my short-term stuff is looking pretty good because I'm taking the information and going short-term with it. And so that's what you're going to get at this channel. You're just going to get a day-by-day call of where we're heading with price action, and then you're going to learn how we do it along the way. If you start picking up on some of these principles, you'll figure it out. Okay, so let's go back over our trading plan for this wave. So I want to look at this just for a minute, if you'll dig into this wave here and see, because my big question mark is this done? Okay, this might, man, it is. They're really messing me up with this one. There's a 1 followed by a 2. We had an extended third. This is an extended third wave that came up to the 2618. So 1, 2, 3. Um, we had a flat for a 4. Hmm. The five is in, y'all. This is the 4 wave being made. Um, Here's why I'm thinking that. Whenever you have an extended third wave, the one wave. Let me see here, and the one wave that is made is often about this. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. The one wave is all. Let me do it this way. It is about the same length as the 5 wave when you have an extended third. That's generally a rule of thumb. Okay. So yeah, that's and then when I dig in here, there's 5 waves there. Just the fifth wave's truncated. So I don't. It didn't. It came up short of our target, just slightly. And so yeah, I think this fifth wave is done. We are getting a little bit of a pullback here, but who knows what that is. Let's dig in with the fibs again, just to double check that. Uh, Double check that. There we go. Yeah, we got to bounce off the 100. If this continues to go up, then we might get a 1 and then a 2, and that 2 wave is your trade. Okay. Um, let me show you. Let me show you from yesterday how that played out. See how you get a B C there. Um, so if we could have projected that A B. Okay. Um, this is called a flat. Okay, it didn't quite make it to the one distinction, but it wicked down to it pretty fast, and then it bounced off. So once it did that, we had a 1 wave followed by a 2. Okay, and so then that 2 is your entry point for this trade if you wanted to trade this wave. Okay, and you can see how we went up here. So man, uh, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, truncated 5, unless that's the top of 3, and this is a big 4. But my problem with that is that the 1 wave is here, and we just wicked it. So I mean, as long as it doesn't go any deeper, there's a potential for us to go up and hit that 106 target before we come down. This just looks too big. Just doesn't look proportional. So I can't entertain it. Just doesn't have that proportional feel to it. It doesn't mean it can't be, but I don't know. Um, so big question mark here, but you know where our price targets are. Okay, looking for a pullback to $99 or $97. It can't go below the yellow line of death here for at 97. So I'm looking for a pullback around the $99 mark to the $97 mark, and then we're going to be heading up most likely. Okay, to our target up here. So be aware that this thing is probably going to be it's not just going to come down ABC most likely. It's probably going to be the big triangle and take forever. Or it could be a wedge, a declining wedge, any number of corrective, complex patterns. Okay, so be aware of what that might look like. All right, really fast. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and see what she's doing. There we go. I've got this wedge here, um, and I don't know how this is going to correlate with Litecoin, to be honest with you. Um, so be aware that I'm kind of feeling. It's just a feeling, guys. This is a tough one. We haven't broken our high here. Okay, so we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're making the fifth wave, and it looks like we've just got a 1 wave basically of the fifth put in, and what we need to do is come down for a 2, and that may be how it correlates. If we put the 2 in and then we go up for 3, I hope this isn't a wedge, or a triangle. It could be, but I hope not. It'll take forever. Though I never mind corrections, to be honest with you, because it just gives me more money to make. It gives me a better entry, and it gives me more more profit. So I never mind, never get scared when price comes down. When you learn to trade and when you learn to read the waves, you won't be scared either. So just know that, guys. So you really need to learn these things, because when you're in cash and prices going down, you're rooting for it, man. You're like, go down, baby, go on down. But when you're holding coins and prices going down, you're kind of freaking out. You're like, oh no, what's this doing? And so this looks like a one, needs to be a two, three, four, five, or something. I don't like the way it looks. It's a little odd, and price has been moving ultra slow through here. So we're gonna have to watch this, guys, and see what's going on. All right. Yeah. So let's watch for. I've still got a target up here of $8,600 potentially for this fifth wave to go, unless this whole thing was a 1-2. And this is something I didn't mention yesterday, but here's a potential count that get the stuff off the screen here. There we go. Um, that's for you, Craig. Um, this whole thing could be a 1 followed by a 2. That means we got a target of 3, 4, 5 way up here. That gets us to the $10,000 mark. So there's a potential count as well. My other potential count is this, that this is a fifth wave being put in, and we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're making 5. Okay, so those are my two potential counts. We got to watch price action and see what's going on. Okay, um, if price comes down here for my final count, if price ends up, zigzagging down to this range, not quite that far, but that range, and then goes up, we're playing the wedge. Okay, and that would mean this is a big, gigantic four wave, and which is good news, because after we do this and this and this, good news is we will be heading to the moon, baby, to the moon. About $10,000 is what we're looking for from that wave. Okay. All right. There's your update for today. Be looking for some more videos putting out this week. I might put out a couple more. Just trading minutes or some teaching videos. I'm not sure exactly. But hey, do me a favor. Leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me ask you a question. Is there anything that's helpful here that you want to hear more about? If there is there anything confusing that you need me to clear up as to what I'm doing? Any way I can make the videos better for you. Okay, leave a comment there and just give me some feedback there. Appreciate it. Glad you guys are watching, and you guys have a great weekend. Okay, bye bye.